Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, and we are up to June 23rd of 1864 in our Confederate 1864 campaign. Particularly challenging campaign, given the manpower disadvantage we're at this point in the war. Gonna do a bunch of reorganizing of my forces here in the east and probably a little bit in the west too. We don't have anyone we can recruit, so there's that, but we can shuffle some troops around. Our last battle we did lose, and I know a lot of our brigades are pretty under strength right now. I think 4th States Rights Gist is sitting on a brigade of about 50 guys, so he's probably going to be going away. So I'm going to be taking a look at our brigades, combining brigades, maybe even divisions. I'm okay with having less brigades as long as the ones that I have are of sufficient size and strength that they can compete on the battlefield. I was looking up here, we've got British intervention at 15%, so a good chance that British intervention is never actually going to happen. So I'm going to drop what I'm spending on diplomacy down to low. Actually, I could probably drop it down to nothing. And then military, I'm going to raise that up a little bit, just because I'm going to raise it up to right there. Industry, I'm going to bump that up just a little bit. To the highest level of medium that I can get. I just don't see the point in spending money on diplomacy if it's not actually going to accomplish anything. Plus, in our projects, maybe that'll open up some more options as far as what we can do to, get some more guys on the field. That's really what we need. Like I said, the last battle out here was defeat for us, and we did take a lot of casualties. So I am going to go through my forces out here and reorganize them a little bit. Let's just go to the military panel here. It's the west. Yard. Something else I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to merge Pickett with the force that's holding Wheeling, or Winchester up here, because he's got 20 or 3,200 guys, so either one of these forces could knock me out. They've got 40 that are in a cavalry corps with 6,000. Pickett is actually going to be the one in charge of his forces once we get up there. I'm going to do that right now before I forget here. So, Department of Southwest Virginia. Let's take a look here. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to take Pickett. We're going to detach him from Beauregard. That didn't work. So we'll bring him. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, that's not working. Alright, I guess the only way I can actually do this is to let's move the brigades over. Oh, this is a whole damn division. Alright. Transfer unit, yes. Here we go. Alright, so now Pickett is without a command. It's going to take 2 days to get there. I'm fine with that. Jenkins, wonder if it's going to list Pickett as still having a command and have him be unavailable. Probably. Well, I'm not seeing them in here. Next commanders. I think it's pretty distinctive looking, though. Where'd you go, George? I guess I could search. That didn't work. Okay, he's not even showing up. Oh. Could have just messed that up pretty bad. I don't do a lot of these whole unit-to-unit transfers like this, so... Take a look here, what that did to us. So he'll have 7,500. Let's listen Pickett as being gone. Maybe if I advance the game a little bit. Do that. And pause. Right. Place this guy. Pickett. I want Pickett. I want Pickett to be in charge here. There he is. George Pickett. Pickett now has 7,500 men. I wanted to see. I don't think I have anyone I could add to them as cavalry, but I wouldn't mind having a cavalry division for Pickett to use. It'd only take a couple days for them to get there, so let's get on to the meat and potatoes here. Persons here, just go with field armies. E. Pemberton and Ewell were both involved in that battle, and here we go with States Rights Gist, 69 men. So, I mean, even these guys, this division here is, actually, this is a whole corps with 2,700 men. Right, so let's fold some of these brigades into each other and build back up. Wolford was wounded. Okay. We're up to 1,100 here, 839. That's going to give us one brigade. I guess, 1,900. Strength 0. And now we're up to 1,900 here. I'm actually going to... I want to division over Pemberton. at 1500. Us Brigade 1900. Kennedy's Brigade 59, 558, both wounded. Bring both of these guys into this right here. Then we'll bring here. Then we'll add the artillery to the artillery reserve here. So Wharton is now out his core. Pemberton has 7,000. Moving on to Ewell. Right, he's got 1,400, and here's 1,100. Knew this was going to be a bit painful, but kind of necessary with everyone that we've, all the losses that we've taken. Gonna move Wheeler over. Okay. 48 men in Walker's brigade. Now he's up to 1,700. Stafford has 1,000. That's not... $976. Probably add him... Add him to, Fields here. 1,900, 1,400, 1,000, 1,700. We need to replace him and give it to States' Rights Gist. I think I actually have to... run the time a little bit here. States right. Stay for a second here. Can't while I'm in this. Extend time a little bit. Pause. Go back. We'll find States' Rights. Now he's still listed as being banned here. I will worry about that in a little bit. Whoops. Okay. $1,000 for Ewell. Pemberton's gonna have about 11,000 when he's done. Let's take a look at Ewell. I think there's anything else we can really do for Ewell here. I'm gonna have to replace him, whether I get States' Rights or not. John Jones. Infantry, so he's alright. Burke. Stats aren't too bad. Initiative sucks, but kind of have to have a commander there. Alright. Down here. he's working on getting, he'll have 10,000 men, so that's not bad. Third Corps up here. We're looking at another 5,000. Add to him. He's not doing bad at all. Ransom got 6,000. Take a look at him and see how he's doing. We got Jade. Got Colquitt in charge of this here. Let's see if Whiting. Ransom. I think I'm gonna pull these two out of here. 196. We'll just leave Whiting. See, not all that good. We can find a brigadier general that cavalry that's available. That's the thing. Politically assigned, veteran. Daniel. 3. It's not looking too good here. Well, that's now states' rights gets is it? Vander McNair here. Veteran. Cavalry, there we go. Henry Davidson. It's Davidson's brigade and division. These guys. $100, $700. Let's combine. Combine Barton. Johnson here. I'm going to leave that as it is. Okay, there's Pickett. Here's Lee. AP Hill is in charge of this. Let's combine these two here. Hundred. One 1200. 100. We're gonna leave this as it is. We got Longstreet, Pemberton. Stuart's not doing bad. Just hasn't really done a whole lot of except get pushed around. I know I've got plans for Stuart. I actually was taking a look at this and it looks like Stuart could potentially make a move on the Union force that's down kind of in southern Virginia and the North Carolina area. I'm trying to think if I want to break these guys off and just flat out cavalry division or give them to Pat. We've got 2 cavalry divisions out here. Patton has 5,400, or he has 5,400 himself. So if we combined, it's another 4,000. We could have almost 10,000 in our cavalry, but that would take the cavalry from sterling price. I don't think I really want to do that at this point. I want to have some cavalry that's attached to regular infantry divisions and corps. $1,400, 4,000. Sure. I may actually take one of these from Price and transfer it to Patton. Take the whole division, transfer it to Patton. Go. 3 days, that's not bad. But then Patton is going to have almost 10,000 men in his cavalry corps. Right, now what I was talking about here is we've got Bynum is down here. Got Jeb Stuart with 8,800 cavalry. We've got the Army of the James with, I think that's just the command unit. 10th Corps here with 6,500 and no guns. And they're right down here in North Carolina. Kind of hesitant to do this because I've never done an attack with just cavalry, but I think it would be wise to get them out of there. So I'm going to give them the order to move while we're here. We've got Lee. He's a distance away from where all his forces are. Lee and Longstreet have been getting shoved around. I keep trying to bring them up so that the orders don't take as long to get there. But they keep getting intercepted and pushed back. We'll give them the order to do that again. Then down here, we've got our force that's still working under Pendleton down here. Right now he's entrenching. We did take the fort here. I'm waiting for our forces from Florida, which is right here, to get up there, and then I'm going to move on this fort right here. This is probably a real famous fort. Maybe not. Fort Wells Garrison. We've also got this to deal with. They're messing with our forts, and they've got 23,000 men, which we can't match right now. Right, so now I'm moving out to the west. Take a look at what we have here. Nathaniel Bedford Forrest and his cavalry corps have kind of been getting pushed around. We've got another cavalry corps up here that's sitting in the middle under Joseph Wheeler. The Army of the Mississippi is moving up. I want to get rid of this problem right up here. Although 16th Corps detachment has been causing problems here. No, he's already got his orders. And then out here, what we have is Stephen Dill Lee's. He's moving up. My original plan for this was to get around Vicksburg. I've been trying to go through Vicksburg, but they keep getting pushed back So I'm going to try and go around and come at them from the other side. We do have 3 units out here that are working on a siege now of Hates Bluff. We did lose it. We're working on taking it back. Shouldn't be a problem. They've got 50 men holding guns. That's 5, but whatever. It's not giving me the option to assault. We've got Sterling Price here. Currently doesn't have any orders. And 15,000 men. These guys could cause a problem if they decide to start coming up. There's 19,000, 25,000 total there. Right now, I think that's what I'm going to do for that. Now, this is might be kind of a controversial here. I'm going to start pulling people out of my forts. Some of the western forts are wide open. Really have anyone or any need to have those troops in there, and I kind of need them. Question is, where do I want to pull them to? We've got the forces in the east that are in desperate need. Unfortunately, all the forts in the east, I'm not pulling anyone out of, just because I don't want to. I don't want to leave them open. But the forts in the west, we don't really have much of a need for. So let's see what we're looking at here. Beauregard. A picket. Problem with sending them all there is going to take a while to get there. I did just kind of discover something. Now we're getting into garrisons here. And I'll show you what I mean by that here. So the Fort Washita garrison, they have 522. All right. So if I want to add them to Anderson's division, okay, I move them like this, or to Anderson's division. Now here they are out here, 31 days. Okay, the Cobb garrison. That's got 543 troops in it. Okay, so I moved them to add to the division, and 31 days. Now, if I want to take them and add them to a brigade, now it's instantaneous. So it went from a realism type of thing to they beamed there, like Star Trek. Beamed right into the brigade. I don't really want to do that. I mean, I could get them there faster by doing that, but that's kind of corny. So I don't think I'm going to be doing anything like that. That's just too corny for me. I mean, I want to try and keep it a little bit realistic where they have to actually travel there. And 30 days isn't too bad. I've been actually thinking about adding them directly to Lee. But I think I'm going to do that. I want to next here. It would take a lot less time to get them up here. Sterling Price, Taylor, Keller's got 10,000. Rice has 15,000. They're also got some troops coming in. Could always just add him right to Lee's. He's out there, so. Here's the Army of Virginia under Longstreet. 110. All these guys need troops. Alright, so we did Cobb. I wrote down a list here. Went through it and wrote down a list. Just going to go through it one at a time here. Fort Fisher Garrison. Got on my list. Caswell. Oh. Spanish Fort Garrison. Oh. Fort Jackson Garrison. Fort Morgan. Fort Morgan is on my list. Let's take a look here. What would happen if I did this? If I added it this. Went to the next one, added them directly to this, it'd still be the 20 days. Fort Gaines, it's just under 1,000. $30. Having to the other 500. Won't let me do that. Yes. But I guess I just have to actually wait until they get there. Alright, so there's Gaines. Fort Brooke is 588. Come along for the ride. Now, I know I can bring in more troops. I actually probably have enough spare guys to repopulate these forts if need be. But right now, I'm not going to worry too much about that. Fort McAllister. Not on my list. Arbuckle is... we're going to give you to... Field. Actually, go. Fort Sumter. Galveston Garrison. I'm going to give him to how long it takes me to cross him. To the northwest. 48 days, so he's ways out from having anyone he can use. I'm probably going to catch hell for doing this in the comments, but it is a manpower crunch right now, so I'm going to bring him over to Sterling Price. Let's see how long it takes to bring him to Sterling Price. Put him here. 13 days, that's not bad. So the Galveston Garrison stripped. I'm looking for Towson and... already took Brook. Yep. Towson. Add them to this division right here. Alright, 13 days for them, 6 days for them. We can combine them. once we once they actually get there. Right. So like I said, what I want to do here is want to get Stuart in on this. You have here. Oh, it keeps switching between Army of the Northwest and whoever happens to be underneath them. There's someone underneath them. Because it keeps switching from green to red. But we're not going to do anything with that right now. We've got Ransom right here in close proximity to 13,000 men. We've got... His readiness is just about where it needs to be. Third Corps is... And once again, these Corps' readiness is just shy of where it needs to be able to move. So if they start moving on us, we may not have the support, and we're not going to have the numbers to fight that battle. I think Stuart's going to do pretty good down here. Out here, really wish this would go away. Not sure why it's hovering on my screen like that. We got the Army of the Mississippi. Polk, almost 16,000. He's moving up here. What we have is 6,000 cavalry and 9,500 the 15th Corps, so about 15,000. Once Polk gets up there, we will have the numerical advantage and be okay. Cavalry Corps down here. Of course, cavalry is working on Decatur. These guys out here are working on the fort, which leaves the District of Arkansas right here. Not really doing anything. I'm almost thinking, because this is a lot of troops here. We got 20,000 just in 20th Corps. And 39, so 24,000, and this one I believe is another 4,000. Yeah, so 28,000. We could take... See, here's the problem. Not enough troops to do what I want. Because I want to take Vicksburg. I also want to have forces here to deal with these guys. But I also think we need the reinforcements over here. So what we're doing... Got 16,000. Awesome. Here he is. Nope. Alright, so he's up here. I had another pretty good size unit here somewhere. Unless I was completely mistaken. This is entirely possible. Even the Gulf wide open like that might not be a good idea. Alright, so once the Army of the Mississippi gets moved up, we can deal with this mess up here. Then probably have to come back and deal with them. What to do with Sterling Price? Sterling Price. 6,000, 25,000. You have a lot of forces tied up here. 10,000. Western Louisiana. And we've got 2 cavalry here. About 10,000 cavalry. I think price may be more needed over here. So let's get him moving. I'm going to send him to Memphis. Now, once again, it may not be a matter of him making it all the way over. Once we hit Memphis, they may disperse their forces a little bit here and send someone over to try and deal with him, which is a benefit to us. They break this cluster up here, give us a little bit easier chance of doing something about it here. But that is all going to be for a future episode. This was strictly administrative. I'd let the clock run a little bit, but I don't really have time in this episode to get into a battle, so we'll get that in the next episode. I'm sure we'll come across something that gives us a good reason to fight. Every once in a while, I do feel that doing these, like I said, administrative episodes isn't really a bad idea. It gives you guys a little bit of an idea of what my mindset is and what I want to accomplish. Even if watching me juggle troops around like that was something that had you pounding your head off the table. If it was, I do apologize, but part of the game, so can't all be battles, I guess. But we'll get into something in the next episode for sure. Anyway, if you like this episode, hit the like button. If you have any thoughts, tips, or advice, leave those in the comment section below. I'm sure some of you absolutely did not agree with my decision to pull the troops out of the forts like that, but, well, maybe it did. Who knows? I'm open to criticism, as long as you're not an asshole about it, or a dick. If you are, then I'm probably going to just ignore what you got to say. But I haven't really come across anyone that's been too mouthy in the comment section. You guys are pretty good. I like the interaction. I know we've got some regular viewers for this series here, and I do appreciate your support. The channel went up over 700 subscribers the other day, so if you aren't yet subscribed, hit the subscribe. You can come along with us and join the fun. And we will see you for our next episode. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very good day.